Greetings and welcome to our freshman virtual open house for the class of 2025. I'm Mike Johnson, the principal at Delta High School, and I'd like to introduce a few of my colleagues that are here as well today. We have Tanya Goman, our assistant principal. We have Lisa Meir, our counselor. Karina Shermer, our administrative assistant and former Delta parent of 2 Delta graduates. And Heather Hoppy, who is our community engagement manager here at the school. All right, for today's presentation, we have some general information for you. We are going to share information from our website for new families, information and documents to review and documents that need to be turned in. We'll have a separate virtual tour that is linked on our website as well that you can view, put together by our Delta ambassadors. And then next Tuesday and Thursday, April 27th and 29th, we have Delta staff and ambassadors available for questions via Zoom. We will send out those links in another message to you soon. If you can't make it to the assigned night, we suggest A through H on Tuesday, I through Z on Thursday. Please feel free to come to the other night as well, or attend both if you'd like more information.
All right. Hi, I'm Tanya Guaman. I'm assistant principal here. Here at Delta, we are STEM focused, which stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. We are also a project-based learning school. So in every single one of your classes, you will do at least one project per term in that class. As part of our advisory program and throughout our classes, we do focus on 21st century skills, which are those employability skills. Some of which include curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and many more.
As far as graduation requirements, your student, regardless of the district that they are coming from, falls under what's called Core 24. That's a 24 credit count requirement, minimum requirement to earn your high school diploma. The requirements are listed on screen for you. So you have 4 credits of English that is required. Mathematics, it does show 3 credits, but please understand Delta students, the expectation is that you are in math all 4 years. Science, social studies, occupational education, which is called CTE credits, and our program will have more than these bare minimum credit counts, by the way. Your health, PE, world language, visual, performing, and fine arts, and electives. I do want to mention that with regard to PE, you have a few options with regard to that graduation requirement. Students who are at Delta all 4 years, your district will allow you to waive the PE requirement. Students can, however, take 0 hour if they would like to at their home high school for PE, or Delta also has an independent study. That's what I recommend. It makes your student look more well-rounded on their transcript, so we can see that PE on there. World language, we do offer Spanish currently at Delta, and you can earn up to 3 credits. As far as the fine arts go, you'll notice that under Core 24, 2 credits is required. At Delta, we actually offer 1 credit, which we are allowed to do through the state via personal pathway. Additional graduation requirements that are considered non-credit bearing requirements. If you are a Kennewick School District kiddo, computer competency is required. We take care of that freshman year in our Microsoft Office class. If you are a Pasco and or Richland School District kiddo, financial literacy or consumer economics is required. We embed those standards in our advisory program here at Delta. The high school and beyond plan is a state graduation requirement. We also take care of that in our advisory program. There are state testing requirements as well as a community service expectation. Work-based learning. So our internship program here at Delta is very robust. We try our best to have every student come senior year involved in our internship program. It does come across as work-based learning on a student's schedule. students have either 1 or 2 block internships, and they have the opportunity to participate in an internship either just 1, 2, or all 3 trimesters of senior year. It looks fantastic on a student's transcript. It shows that students are ready to go out, represent Delta, and learn more about potential career opportunities. And they get to work with the community and work on those skills.
All right, right here you will see a sample 9th grade schedule. For the first couple of years at Delta, most classes follow a pretty standard schedule for all of our students. You're going to have English all year, freshman and sophomore and junior and senior years as well. It's English 9 to start, and then 3rd trimester we do have some elective options that students can choose. We have our integrated math program, which, it sounds a little different than what you might see in your regular high schools. But the integrated math is just taking, algebra and geometry concepts and combining them and going through them over a couple of years. Most of our students will start integrated math 1, which is a rough equivalent to algebra 1, but we will also have freshmen that are starting at integrated 2 and integrated 3 math. Our science track, we have physics for 2 trimesters and chemistry 3rd trimester. We have world history for 2 trimesters and psychology in the spring. And then we have, for our CTE options, we have a Microsoft Office course, computer science, and pre-engineering offered to our freshmen. You'll notice that we do have 7.5 credits per year here at Delta. Each trimester, each course gets you a half credit. Whereas in Richland and Kennewick, if you're on a semester system, each semester gets you a half credit. So we have an opportunity to earn 7.5 credits here at Delta for 1 year, whereas in a semester-based school, unless you take a 0-hour course, you're going to get 6 credits per year maximum. So that does give us an opportunity as students get up to their senior years to engage in those internships that Mrs. Meir shared a moment ago. Students will often take 1 or 2 blocks off end of their day and go out and participate in those internships because they already have the credits they are required to graduate. We also have an advisory program where students attend advisory twice a week. We work on those 21st century skills. We work on culture building. Our freshmen, one of the curriculum they often use is the 7 Habits of Effective Teens. We work on goal setting with students. And then over the next few years, we work on things like building up a resume and a cover letter. We planning for your future. We bring in community members to do mock interviews with our students so that they're prepared and understand how to present themselves in an interview for a potential internship and future career. We do offer student-led conferences twice a year, which is a great event and a great way to engage with our parents as well. This is what the regular bell schedule looks like at Delta. It's a little bit different than what you're going to see at most schools. On Monday, we have all of our classes meet for 55 minutes, which is kind of more like a more normal day at most of our schools in the area. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we have longer block periods. And on those 4 days, each of your classes will meet for an extended 85-minute block, which really gives us an opportunity to get a lot done in that period. It's great for labs. It's great for projects when students are working on something that takes time and collaboration with their peers. So it's worked out very well for us. And this is what a normal week will look like with an early release on Wednesdays for teacher collaboration and professional development as well. College and the high school is another great thing we have here at Delta. We offer a significant number of college courses in partnership with Central Washington University. We have several of our teachers that are considered adjunct faculty for Central Washington University, and we're able to offer courses in English, sociology, physics, mathematics, and IT. We have quite a range of courses, and many of our students will actually earn over the course of their 4 years here 60 or 70 college credits that are transferable to any state universities in Washington, and also many other private universities and colleges out of the state as well. The tuition for these is greatly reduced. It's usually a couple $100 minimum for a credit through Central. Each credit for one of these 5 credit courses is $35. And depending on your district, some of our students will actually get those fees waived. So it's a great opportunity. It's different than Running Start. Running Start is where students are actually going off and taking classes on a college campus, like at CBC or WSU Tri-Cities. With college and the high school, students are actually staying on their high school campus, getting the college credits, but doing it in an environment where that's a lot more familiar and where you're going to get a lot more individual attention than if you were over on a college campus. Parents are still able to talk to our teachers, as opposed to if you go to a college, parents are no longer able to engage and access information on courses at the colleges. So we think that the college and high school is a fantastic opportunity for our students. And many of our students take advantage of this over their time at Delta. I do want to also mention that many of these courses do have requirements that need to be met to enroll in them, either an entrance exam or another class that needs to be taken prior to entry in the course. So it is important to note that there are requirements for many of these courses, and you'll find these courses and their current list of requirements on our webpage when we look at that later.
So the grading policy at Delta is a little bit different than your traditional high school. In a traditional high school, it's usually out of 100%. However, here at Delta, we do it on a 4.0 scale. So you can either receive a 2, a 3, a 4, or somewhere in between. We do not have ones, so you're not able to get a 1. We really want our students to reach at least that 2 in order to, show that they know that standard. Here at Delta, each of our students also receives a laptop that they will bring to and from school. Obviously this year, with the way it's been, all of our students have had their laptops at home, able to Zoom into their classes. And now that we're back on campus, they're just bringing those laptops into school to work with here at school.
So for attendance, we follow the PSD calendar, school calendar, which means that if you're a KSD or RSD student, you'll need to look at our website for the PSD Delta calendar. And there may be a few days that are not the same. So if Richland does not have school and Pasco does have school, then you have school because you go to Delta. Same in Kennewick. For snow delays and holidays, it is the same thing. If Pasco has a snow day or a snow delay, then you have a snow day or a snow delay. But if Richland and Kennewick have them and we don't, then it's important to notice that it's important to watch our website and look for notifications, because we will direct you how to take care of that and how the transportation will work for that. We have a rotating bell schedule, and your bell schedule is posted both on our website and in your student handbook. So it's important that you know which class you start with each day, because it may not be the class you started with yesterday. And you'll be expected to know when your lunch is and how to get back to class on time. For prearranged absences, please have your parents call the office and we'll direct them how to take care of that. It's very important. One of those 21st century skills is learning how to call in sick for work. And so calling in sick for school is a good training for that. So we ask that you please do let us know if you know ahead of time that you're going to be absent, and if you're sick, to call us first thing in the morning and let us know that you'll be missing school. Finally, it's very important that you know your home district and your home high school. These things are very important with Delta because it's actually where you'll get your diploma is from your home high school. And so we need to know if you've changed districts, because different districts have different graduation requirements, and that can become a real problem, especially as you move up into 11th and 12th grade and we have less time to make up those credits that one district requires over another. So please do have your parents call if you're considering a move, so that we can be factored into your plan and let you know what you need to do to take care of that, because we definitely want you to graduate on time. For transportation, we've asked that when you're enrolling that you please fill out a survey to let us know what your needs will be. We provide transportation from each of the three school districts to your home high school, just like you were going to regular home high school. And then once you arrive to your home high school campus, there's a secondary school bus that will bring you to Delta. There are some things that we need to do to make sure we're communicating to each of the three districts' transportation departments. So if you have any questions or you need clarification on which bus, you can look at our website. You can call the district transportation of your home high school, or you can call the office and we'll help you navigate that. We're really here to help. We know that there's a lot of unusual different things when you're coming to Delta, and it can be a little stressful. So we really want to make sure you know we're here to help you navigate those pieces so that you can transition into high school with one less stress.
All right, so here at Delta, we're like a family. So if you need help on anything, if you have a question on something, obviously you can go to your peers, your friends at school, and ask them to see kind of what's going on. You can ask a teacher during lunch in normal times, right? Not COVID right now, but in normal times, our teachers have their doors open during lunch, and you can go in, talk to them before school, after school. Ask any of those questions. You can email them if you don't have time to get in there, and you'll hear back from them. For the electronic communication, so we put out information via Remind, which is an application that you'll download when you first come to Delta. Also, we have a Facebook page and a Twitter and Instagram, so you can find information on those. You will also see our website highlighted at the end of this presentation as well. That has lots of information on it. If you just need some advice, or you need somebody to talk to throughout the day, or again before or after school, we do have the amazing Miss Muir, our counselor, that you can talk to. Mr. Johnson and I are also down in the office, and we can help you with anything. Our amazing office staff in the front, Ms. Shermer and Mrs. Rojas, they're here to help too. So if you should need anything and you don't know where to go, come down to the office and we can help you.
All right, so more student success factors to mention. We do offer after school tutoring 4 days a week. So that's something that you're able to stay after school for. We use peer-to-peer tutoring. So it's other students who will be, working on similar subjects who can help with what you need for that subject. But we also, if you just need a quiet place to do your work, we offer that. So for 1 hour for 4 days a week after school. We have what's called the Framatome Career Closet. So you may have heard Delta has a bit of a different dress code. We call it business casual. And then there are certain events that we're going to talk about in a few minutes that we do require that you dress up a little bit more. So if you ever need anything, if you needed a jacket or a tie or a pair of slacks, we have that in what we call the Framatome Career Closet. If you have a job interview coming up, or you're getting ready to interview for an internship, you're always welcome to come to me, and I can help you pick out those resources that you might need to be successful at that job interview. Family involvement, Ms. Guaman spoke to this, but we really are a family here. Teams is our main student communication portal, and that's where your teachers will be communicating with students. But for parents, we also have PowerSchool. You might be familiar with PowerSchool through your home districts. Delta has a specific PowerSchool that's just for Delta. So you will log on to a Delta PowerSchool where you'll be able to access all teacher emails and student grades and that type of information. We do have a Facebook and Instagram that we keep updated. We have several Delta social events. We have a student ASB, just like you would find at a comprehensive high school, where we host dances and fall fests and fun activities for our students to do. We also have a parent group called PODS, Parents of Delta Students. All of their information is listed on our website, and we're always looking for parent volunteers to join that group, specifically to help with field trips, plan graduation parties, and many other things that they do for us throughout the year. Here's a few of the events that we have throughout the years at Delta, so you can kind of see the continuum from 9th grade to 12th grade. Typically, we have 3 to 4 field trips off campus throughout the year, and they all have to do with that career connected learning piece and students exploring what their interests are and what they want to do for their post-high school plan and beyond. So this is a list of some of the activities and field trips that we do.
All right. Last few things here. I just want to make sure everyone is familiar with the Delta website. I assume everyone is at this time. I'm just going to take you really quick to show you a few things on here. Here's the main page at thedeltahighschool.com. A lot of the information that you're going to need is over under Class of, and now it's under Class of 2025 registration and information. And this is where you'll get lots of information over the next few years that is specific to your class. We click on that and there are several things on here. There's information on our freshman fly-up day. We have our March update that we'd sent a while back. We've got a place where we're going to answer some questions. So if you have questions, we'll have a page that you can post those questions and we will put answers to those on here so that they're available to everyone. And then finally, our April update, which has information about this event. It will have links to many things on here. There are some documents like the college class list that we shared a little while ago, Delta's grading policy, our math pathways, our dress code, frequently answered questions, and also some medical forms that we will need you to do. So lots of information on this page. Please take a look and check back here regularly for more information. I do want to remind everyone that on our March update, there were a few forms that we require everyone to complete. We have our parent guardian emergency contact form. We have our commitment form and our transportation form that will let us know what you want to do in terms of transportation next year. And if that changes in the next few months, you can always just call us at the school and we can make those updates as well. Mrs. Shermer is happy to accommodate and help you arrange those things. Please turn in, complete those forms, the paperwork, which many of those are online. If you could complete all of those online pieces by May 14th, that will be fantastic. If not, we'll be contacting you to get those in. If we are unable to get a hold of you for a long period of time and you're not responding, we could end up giving up your seat, but we won't do that unless we make contact with you somehow first. So please do just get those in as soon as possible. As well as the health forms, which don't necessarily need to be in by May 14th, but as soon as you can have those in, that would be very helpful to us. Parents of Delta students would love people to sign up to be a part of their group. There is a PODS place on the website where you can actually sign up for information from PODS, and they have great, useful information, not just about ways that you can contribute, but about things going on at the school. We have a second video, which is available through our website, which is a campus tour. And then I've got the link here for where you can submit your questions. If you have anything that you'd like us to share and be prepared for at the Q&A next week, for me to list on the website, you just go to tinyurl.com/class of 2025 questions. So we hope this presentation was helpful to everyone and look forward to seeing you at our Q&A sessions. Thank you very much.